Have you ever heard a story so magical you questioned if it could be real? I first discovered Amara in a forgotten book. It spoke of a hidden village, known as the Village of Beautiful Women, where unique traditions of love and marriage thrived. The stories painted Amara as a place where outsiders were welcomed, and a visitor with a true heart could find a partner for life. The idea of Amara captured my imagination. It wasn't just about beauty, it was about a culture where love was simple and heartfelt. In a world where love feels complicated, Amara promised something different. The village was said to be a sanctuary, where kindness was the most important language. I spent weeks piecing together old maps and faded descriptions, determined to find this place. My friends thought I was chasing a fantasy, but I believed in the world's hidden wonders. The legend of Amara became more than a destination. It was a journey into the heart of human connection. I wanted to understand their customs and how they kept such beautiful traditions alive. The book said the village was protected by nature, hidden deep within mountains and valleys. This only made me more determined. So, with a hopeful heart and a backpack, I set off. I was searching for more than a hidden village. I was searching for proof that magic still exists. I wanted to feel the warmth of a community that values love above all else. The legend promised a place where every person was treated with respect and dignity. It promised a story of love, acceptance, and belonging. I was ready to step into that story, no matter how difficult the path ahead. And so, my journey began. The journey to Amara was an adventure in itself, beginning where the paved roads ended. I hired a local guide who knew the ancient mountain paths. We walked for days, the air growing cleaner and cooler with every step. We crossed crystal streams and hiked through forests of ancient trees. Sunlight dancing on the forest floor. Wildflowers colored the landscape, and my guide shared stories about the plants we passed. This was a world deeply connected to nature. Every plant and animal respected. As we climbed higher, the landscape opened into breathtaking green valleys. Herds of goats grazed peacefully, their bells tinkling in the quiet air. We often stopped to rest and soak in the view, feeling like we stood on the roof of the world. There were no signs of modern life, just unspoiled beauty. My worries melted away with each mile. On the final day, my guide pointed to a distant pass. Amara is just beyond. My heart raced with anticipation as the path narrowed along the mountainside. Below us, the valley dropped into a sea of clouds. The air was thin and crisp, and though tired, I was filled with excitement. I was about to step into a legend. The journey had prepared me, clearing my mind and opening my heart. Every step brought me closer to the world I'd only dreamed about. I realized the adventure was as important as the destination. Amara was finally within reach. Stepping through the final mountain pass felt like entering another time. The village of Amara nestled in a green valley, more beautiful than I'd imagined. Stone and wood houses dotted the landscape, prayer flags fluttering in the breeze. A gentle stream flowed through the center, lined with willow trees. The air was filled with laughter, the rhythm of weaving, and the scent of wood smoke and flowers. There were no cars or loud noises, just the symphony of peaceful life. People moved with grace, present in each moment. As we entered, villagers greeted us with genuine smiles and open hands. An elderly woman offered me warm, spiced tea. Children gathered around, curious but respectful. I felt safe and accepted, as if I was a long-lost friend. The village blended perfectly with nature. Gardens overflowed, stone paths connected homes. Everything was clean and cared for, showing deep pride. The true beauty of Amara was in the harmony between people and their surroundings. It was a living example of respect for nature and each other. I realized this was more than a place, it was a way of life. Amara was a sanctuary of peace. The legends were true. The women of Amara were stunning, but their beauty radiated from within. It was in their kind eyes, confident posture, and graceful movements. They wore hand-woven clothes, each pattern telling a story. Their spirit was captivating, strong, capable, and full of life. I watched them weave, garden, and share stories, always working together with laughter and support. There was a powerful sense of sisterhood and community. What struck me most was their openness. They welcomed me into their homes, shared food, and listened with genuine curiosity. In Amara, A woman's worth is measured by kindness, wisdom, and strength. They are the heart of the community, leaders, teachers, nurturers. Young girls looked up to the older women, learning from their example. This environment of respect created true confidence. The women were not just beautiful faces, they were the pillars of the village. Their warmth made Amara feel like home. I was treated like family from the moment I arrived. Hospitality was Amara's greatest treasure. On my second evening, the village held a special ceremony to welcome me. As the sun set, the entire village gathered around a bonfire in the central square. Music filled the air, and faces glowed in the firelight. The elder, Lyra, led the ceremony, her words translated for me. She said every visitor is a gift, bringing new stories and energy to the village. They weren't welcoming a stranger, but a new thread in their community's tapestry. Several women presented me with handmade gifts: a woven scarf, a carved bird, a perfect white flower. These simple gifts were priceless, given from the heart. The ceremony ended with a shared meal under the stars, everyone contributing a dish. We ate, laughed, and shared stories as children played around the fire. I talked with many villagers, learning about their lives and sharing my own. In that moment, I wasn't a tourist. I was part of their circle. The warmth and acceptance were overwhelming. I felt a profound sense of belonging. Amara had welcomed me as one of their own. The marriage customs of Amara were the heart of its legend. Here, love grows slowly. Visitors live and work alongside villagers for a year before seeking a partner. There's no formal dating. Connections form naturally through daily life. Character is everything. Kindness, patience, and contribution matter most. If a bond forms, the couple asks the elders to begin a formal courtship. The community supports them, ensuring the connection is genuine. Weddings are simple. The couple exchanges hand-woven bracelets and plants a tree together. The focus is on commitment, not ceremony. Love is seen as a living thing, nurtured by the whole village. The tradition is powerful and emotional, rooted in respect. In Amara, marriage is a promise, made before the entire community. Leaving Amara was one of the hardest things I've ever done. After weeks in the village, it felt like home. I'd grown to love the peaceful rhythm and the people's open hearts. Saying goodbye felt like leaving a piece of myself behind. The entire village came to see me off, just as they had welcomed me. Lyra, the elder, took my hands and said, "You are a part of our story now." Her words were a blessing for my journey onward. The women hugged me, the children waved, and I walked away with tears in my eyes. The walk back through the mountains felt different. The world seemed brighter. The lessons of Amara stayed with me, the importance of community, simplicity, and connection. Amara is more than a place. It's a state of being. Its spirit can be carried and shared with the world. My journey began as a search for a legend, but it became a journey into my own heart. Home is any place where you feel loved and accepted. Magic is real. In a kind word, a shared meal, a genuine smile. I hope this story brings a little of Amara's magic to you.